I gave the backdrop as to, the funding and, the angst that went, through to getting this roadway improved. And really, although, it was, hope that there could be some bike paths put into place, because it would for sure be a great enhancement to that roadway and the Hilo community as a whole. The reality of the situation is that roadway needed to be repaired for motorized vehicular traffic primarily, because it was getting to a point where it was untenable to both the residents, people traversing that, as well as to emergency vehicles. Now, having said that, if the Department of Public Works is able to work things out with the community and add bike lanes on that corridor, the existing corridor, and that would be great. But they should not compromise the main purpose of improving that roadway, and that was for motorized vehicular traffic. And take into consideration that the emergency vehicles have to use that major thoroughfare as well. So we cannot compromise those two things. Now, I got a call from the Department of Education. I didn't reach out to them. They reached out to me. And what they said, they don't want to get into this fray about, whether bike paths should or should not be placed there, of course. But they wanted to express or have expressed to everyone here, as well as the Public Works Department. And Public Works, I think you should go and talk to the Department of Education, that whatever parking spaces they have on both sides of that street are needed. And it's actually short of what they need.
The project is proceeding. I think most of you know it's a STIP project, which is an 80-20 funding, state, federal money versus the county contribution, a little over $10 million. And it involves the rehab, which is essentially cold planing, fixing sidewalks, putting down new pavement from just on the upper side of Rainbow Drive on Waiānuenue down to just Mauka of Kailani Street, a little bit just under a mile, I think it is. Jason Glover is the contractor doing the work. I would say right now they're probably about 50-60% done. They've done some final paving. There's still more work to be done on the top side. The original duration of the project was 260 days, which has them finishing sometime in December. They've had a couple of severe weeks of rain out. And now our friends from Glover are over at Kalani Aniole doing paving work for DOT. That may slow things a little. But all in all, I think they're making good progress. The concept that's been discussed here is bike lanes, and I guess I should apologize. I was sick for a few weeks. I apologize for missing the last session, but I did get to watch, and I did get to watch the testimony and read some of the letters as well. My comment is that, first of all, that DPW, I've had lots of discussions with our traffic and engineering folks, and we do take complete streets seriously. We're behind complete streets. So if there was ever a concern or consideration that we're anti-complete streets, I can definitely dispel that today.